it takes a very special kind of person. It's called a eunuch to be able to call someone and...
My goodness, I think it's time that we take a little trip down memory lane of only, 2 weeks ago? And revisit Amy's Bakery. Because I don't think I've ever seen such compelling and completely insane television. And we've seen some things here on the Chanel, my loves. Delisa, girls! First of all, if you go to the part 1 video and look in the comments, you will see that 776 of you have said,
"Oh my god, Luxeria, there's a part 2. You have to revisit. These people are insane."
And, I think they are truly insane. Now, I have it on good authority that this perhaps isn't like a full normal episode of Hell's Wig. However, there is no however, I just want to watch it today to see what else this show can divulge of this absolutely bizarre couple. You guys have also let me know in the comments of that video that these individuals have been involved in international criminal behaviour, shall we say. We've got money laundering, we've got assault, we've got fraud, and worst of all, she didn't even bake her own cakes.
Jail for my mother!
Well, my lovelies, make sure you're sitting down comfortably, grab yourself a beverage. Gosh, I look very severe today, don't I? I don't usually do like a nudie lip. I'm looking very 90s. Oh, beat! Very 90s today, except with this. This obviously. Yeah, I don't usually do ombre lips. A, because teeth immediately yellow, but also they make my lips look gigantic. Anyway, my lovelies, pop your little ochinger right into your scandal hole, and let's see if Gordon gets his gordussy out today at Amy's Bakery Part 2. Please help me. I'm going insane.
The customer
Here
is
she
not
is.
always
Oh
right.
no, I'm kind of giving a little bit today. I'm releasing my inner Amy today. Today we're gonna go
Completely batshit.
Excellent food.
This was a lot, wasn't it, this episode? Lots of screaming, zooming in.
May 10th, 2013.
Do you remember 2013? I can remember it crystal clear. Clear as dire. Oh dear. How was that 13 years ago? Shut up.
Old maiden.
Nuts.
I know.
Lots of swearing. I had to use so many cluck cluck chickens from Zelda.
You all think that you can come in here.
She is a very stressed woman, look. Cortisol up here,
What they witnessed.
bursting out of the eyes.
I will you with the thing you.
Don't talk to me about bakery produce.
Any other.
You you son! Out! You out!
A restaurant and owner so deep in denial.
If anyone tell me that my wife's food is no good, I just tell him to leave the restaurant.
You little weenie, keep walking.
You little weenie! That's what you are, Biscuit. A little wiener dog! Is that my little wiener dog?
That Chef Ramsay did something
I think you're too far gone.
he has never done before.
The right thing
He
for me.
popped
is to
his
get
purse.
He walked out.
Wow.
Bye! Right, that is exactly what happened.
Was equally.
Right, thank you very much for the recap. Is this new technology? Are we seeing MacBook expose on Yelp.com? I can't wait!
Hundreds of people are turning to social media to voice their anger.
Oh my god, this must have been the moment.
Social media went crazy.
There were threats. nasty
Facebook
online
went out of
messages.
business.
I could not believe how this couple treated their customers.
Millions
You
of bloggers-
stupid people! Oh my god. Okay, so I'm not one who likes being involved in drama, but my goodness, do I like to watch it from a distance, because what on earth? Amy's Bakery Company, Boutique and Bistro! Amy, does your ambition spread beyond your boutique? We do not need the you stupid people about wrestling. It is not a big deal. Who cares? The cakes we offer are expensive because we have to replace and ship. These people should not have run a business.
Millions were blogging, commenting,
Millions were
Basically
blogging.
calling them batshit crazy.
watching, and
mean-
rewatching.
Everyone was under the
That was us.
consensus
That was
that
all
these
about-
people were not
I
particularly.
can't believe this completely sailed past me when this was exposed in 2013. Mind you, what was I busy doing in 2013?
Ketamine and MDMA.
There were skits. And even cartoons.
I have issues with customers that are online bull.
Copyright!
Oh, copyright me now, trying to be calling me.
Getting a little beyond hilarious.
And to go along with that, a meet.
They released a book.
Amy's Baking Company.
No soup for you!
Never before has there been a Kitchen Nightmares quite like this.
It was like watching a train wreck. They were just
This is
crazy.
obscenity.
Tonight, a special
Tonight!
edition of Kitchen Nightmares.
Okay.
Are you?
Nightmare.
Yes!
Oh, what a surprise. Oh, debt, denial, disaster. Oh, the triplets you don't want at your party. Food!
Then wake up! You wake up! Shut the place down!
this? Is this the actual introduction? I don't think I've ever seen emotion, relationships, dreams, death. Oh, it's like a word salad gone wrong. Okay, right. This is the official title. Kitchen Nightmares Return to Baking. Nope. Oh, you know when the ADHD kicks in and you can't, so you suddenly become incapable of literacy. Baking, Amy.
Good evening.
Oh, look at this star-studded event where no one is. Sorry, what's all this? Is this not, is this, okay, so this is
And
like
welcome to a
recap.
very special edition of Kitchen Nightmares.
Oh, very special.
Last year, something happened that shocked me and millions of you when I tried to help.
He twerked.
Pussy tight, pussy clean, pussy fresh.
I was forced to do something I'd never done.
Twerking.
Walk away. I went to Amy's baking company to help, but the owners were incapable of listening.
He talks like a politician.
To the episode that we decided to give you an update.
Although politicians are not allowed to point because it's quite accusatory. They have to do this. They're taught in, what is it, Eton? Because all of them go to Eton, apparently, to do this. Be like, you are a horrible woman, and I hope you die. Oh, dear. Anyway.
And what's happened since.
What's happened?
We'll also show you some footage
Oh, what's
that has
happened?
never been seen before. And we'll hear from
Oh, he did
Amy
it!
and Sammy themselves.
Did he go to
But
Eton?
first, a brief reminder of my wild journey at Amy's baking company.
Oh, they love a reminder, don't they? Right.
It was my first time in Scottsdale, Arizona. And I was really
Scottsdale.
looking forward to helping the husband and wife team.
Oh,
of
they do
Sammy and
look
Amy
quite
with
a
their
pair,
restaurant,
don't they?
Amy's Baking Company.
Menacing.
Just give me the pear salad, darling.
I must say, like, how... I mean, obviously this was like money laundering, criminal empire, international...
Freeze
Listen, we've done... But this company, this, like, building is so huge. Huge! For literally just, like, a small functioning restaurant and bakery project. Like, why did they need a 28-acre restaurant? That doesn't make any sense to mummy, girls. Am I even recording?
Oh, my breasts.
Just give me the pear salad, darling, if you can.
Give it to
All
me.
right, all right.
Give it to me, Amy. Make me bleed.
From the kitchen.
I don't understand this whole stuff.
And Sammy was in charge.
Oh, yes. So he was money laundering, wasn't he? That's pretty obvious. Being like, only I can touch the buttons because I need to evade tax.
In the past, they had an ongoing war with online bloggers and customers who were writing negative reviews.
Oh, no.
These reviewers and these bloggers decided to make up lies and say that they ate the food and it was disgusting.
Amy and Sammy felt that they were under attack, and that was the main reason why their business was in trouble.
The
Well,
customer
we know
is not
that-
always right.
Before I arrived, the cameras were there to document dinner service at Amy's Baking Company.
Yes, they were.
Can you make me pear salad instead of that Caesar?
Seriously?
Yeah, I do find that quite strange. Like, how can you order a Caesar salad and then be like, actually, send it back, I want pear? I do find that quite agree. I mean, the whole episode is completely bonkers from start to finish, but as a customer, I don't think you can be like, oh, I didn't like that. I actually wanted pear.
Naughty mummy.
I ordered the rotisserie Wellington. I actually wanted a fruit salad.
While the ones that did have food
Died.
were truly disappointed with what they were getting.
I'll take it.
I'll take
During
that.
the course of the evening, Sammy and Amy had a really hard time dealing with any negativity from customers.
That is true. If you are a business owner, you have to be open to feedback. Granted, you can completely put that feedback in the bin because sometimes customers are just insane.
I'd like a single plum floating in perfume served in a man's hat.
Here you go.
But you have to be open to being discussed as a business, like what is and isn't a good service. I don't know why I'm trying to treat this like this is a real business, because these people are completely bonkers, and it was all a cover, wasn't it? Bonk diddly
It became
onkers.
clear that this restaurant,
What is the problem with it?
the customer isn't always right.
The egg is eggy. I'm gonna stop interrupting, I promise. I like eggs. I eat eggs upon occasion. I do like an egg. However, every now and then I find I do eat an egg that is slightly too eggy, and I'm like, well, that's enough eggs for the rest of the month.
You want to wait, you wait. You don't want, pay what did you have and you off from here. Do you understand?
Yeah, you can't talk to your customers like that. That is obscene.
Don't speak like this. Don't.
And when she was like, I'm calling the police, he was like, no, please, please, no. Yeah, that is obscene.
You, if you touch you come from me help, I told you.
Just
you go.
bonk diddly onkers, wasn't it? Is this just a recap episode of the first insanity? I'm going to have to use so many chicken noises. Hang on, let me skip ahead out of it. We know what happens, girl. She calls him a little weenie.
You little weenie.
Sammy, you cannot take servers' tips.
Then bring me the people who's going to do their job and I don't have to interfere. They can take the whole tips for them.
I don't know what that meant. Like, that's like, do you not trust your... I guess you don't trust your staff because you're committing fraud! Fancy being and knowing that you're up to no good legally plenty of times and then going on television about it? Like, what truly did they want as an outcome from from being on this show? I just don't get it, because if you were really honed in on trying to make a good business, why would you also be running this like illegal empire backstage? It just doesn't make any sense. Why did you want to go on this show? I don't get it. Also, I just want to point out that baking and restaurateuring are two very different things. Like, I can't imagine going into a bakery that makes cakes and pastries and being like, can you produce an illustrious 7-course Italian feast?
No, not today. I'm off medication.
Obviously, there's crossover. There's always crossover within sort of like the service industry, full stop, really. Oh, bait! But if you've trained to be a baker, I don't actually know if Amy did. If you've trained to be a baker, can you just go and be a head chef in something else? I don't think you can. And I feel like we see this all the time on these kind of shows, is that someone is trained to do something and just goes in a completely different, just want to be over here doing all this. It's like, that's fine, but you do need to retrain. You can't just be like, well, I've become a lawyer, now I'm off to do radiology. Like, that does, no. You need to retrain.
Did you taste it? You didn't taste that one.
Again, because you didn't get the feedback. I said they were disgusting.
I said they were disgusting.
Anything I was saying as constructive.
I said they were disgusting. I love that. He said that so caringly as well. He's like, oh, sweetie, you didn't get the feedback. I said they were disgusting.
Don't you look smart? I see you're wearing an extra chin for the occasion.
I have never had a problem.
I've never in my life yelled at a cake like this.
Was either deflected.
That was dry.
Good like that.
Or ignored.
Okay, we're 10 minutes in. It is just a recap of the last episode. I hope you're enjoying my brand new commentary show.
After a really bizarre dinner service, I tried again to have a meaningful conversation with Amy.
It's become evidence that you can't...
I do like her black smoky eye. I know it is the signature of an insane woman, but I love it. Luxeria's baking company.
Baked in a buttery, crispy flake.
Good. Those earrings.
Refusing to listen to anything I had to say.
17-carat diamond. Come on, Gordon. Ooh.
But
Gordon's got cake. Gordon's Baking Company. Come and get your gorgeousy.
Since the airing of Amy's Baking Company, people were very anxious to express their views in a variety of ways on the internet. One of the things that got a lot of attention was this cartoon made by the Jaximoto Company.
He is my soulmate, and we're in this business together. And bloggers, they're dirty, they're lazy.
Are we just going to fully watch the cartoon now? A joke! What is funny is that content in 2013 was totally different, wasn't it? Something like this would have gone ultra mega viral, girl. And now content is so consumed vertically, split seconds like this. We used to have to go to the computer room to experience the internet. Maybe not in 2013.
Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow.
That cartoon was just one example of the media explosion that occurred after the airing of Amy's Baking Company.
I love these kinds of shows where he's like, we've had our formal introduction in the dining hall.
Please join me at the bar.
But there was a lot more as this 50-seater restaurant went from obscurity to a national phenomenon and became the #1 trending story on the internet.
How does that work? How do you measure that?
Baking company.
Oh, look! Guy Fieri.
This was
Who is that?
history of the show. He decided this place was beyond help.
Gordon Ramsay even is like, I'm out of here.
Gosh, it's so strange to see, like, on a news show, just see, like, people's legs. It's like they're sitting on a windowsill. Is this how the USA has their, like, news? Is it news? Like, informal news shows? There's no desk. I remember, God, this is going to make me sound like a really old woman. I remember when GMTV used to sit on a sofa, and when they transitioned away from sitting on a sofa for that informal vibe to now sitting at a desk, it was huge news in the UK. It was like, oh my God, What's happened? Broken Britain. We're no longer sitting on sofas. We're at desks.
Could not believe how this couple treated their
They
customers.
just kept going and going with the same
HuffPost.
stuff over and over.
Hundreds of people
I always
are
feel like that
turning to
sounds like
social media
drug
to voice
activity.
their
HuffPost.
They're on Facebook now.
They're
Just
on
trashing
Facebook.
Everybody. It got uglier
Book
and uglier for them.
face.
Threats, nasty online
These people are
messages.
freaking crazy.
This is what you don't ever do.
I'm actually not.
A lot of action on social media.
Is this like one of the first times that we've seen this about a reality TV show? Because this kind of editing here is leaving me to believe that this literally exploded on the internet and people just simply could not believe the level of nonsense going through on this show. These people must have been very, like, infamous at the time. I don't know how it didn't reach me in London in 2013. No idea.
Jokes, and photoshops,
gifts.
Worldwide
Goofs.
backlash.
unbelievable to see all of it bubble up online.
Wow.
Bubbling.
It was
Oh, do you remember the dislike button?
episode of Kitchen
That
Nightmares
used to
about
do
Amy's
something.
Baking Company was a pretty special one because it was the first time Gordon Ramsay walked away from a restaurant.
Oh, so it was officially
which is something he
first.
never does.
Not
and
just in the
it
BuzzFeed.
definitely sparked a curiosity.
People were incredibly interested in the
Rachel
story.
Tepper.
There were thousands of comments directed at Amy and Sammy, basically calling them batshit crazy.
I mean, you saw it, I saw it, I'm experiencing it now, but it was literally completely bonkers.
Was under the consensus that these people were not particularly normal.
They were not
The
okay,
problem
weren't
was
they?
Amy
They
and
were
Sammy started
high-flying,
responding
illegal
to these comments. As the comments
behaviours.
started pouring in,
You stupid people! I love it. This animation is so great. You stupid people! I love it so much. Stupid!
Sammy just kept posting and posting and posting.
You are all little
attacked
punks.
everybody and just posted status after status, just swearing, calling people out on everything, and
Yeah,
just
that is
continuing their
what an insane reaction.
best, I guess.
We just sort of kept watching them in a mixture of shock and horror. You just want to tell these people, no, don't do that. That's a
Don't
bad
do it,
idea.
girl.
And the story just...
Is she printing out reviews?
We're sharing all different types of content from
Who is this now, Victoria? She reminds me a little bit of Nikki Hambleton-Jones.
Thought one odd, girl.
Oh my god, she's from Reddit! Ah, I love Reddit.
Scandalous. People were sharing all different types of content from satirical cartoons.
Think that you can come in here and say these things.
To YouTube videos.
Meow, 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 meow.
Clips, GIFs. Just type in Amy's and everything would come up related to Amy's Baking Company.
True.
Just pages
Gosh,
and
it must
pages.
have been. I mean, I know these people are insane and also awful and also, committing multiple different crimes across multiple different international jurisdictions, it would seem. But also how, alarming to be the sudden face of internet hate. That must have done something to them. Well, I mean, clearly, because nobody responds by going, "You stupid, awful woman!" if you're having a completely normal one. Oh, dear.
My write-up of Amy's Baking Company's meltdown. In about 3 days, it had reached 3 million views, which is the highest traffic post I've ever done at BuzzFeed. It became the 21st
bonkers.
century version of a water cooler.
So back in the day, I mean, nowadays, actually, if you get 1 million views on YouTube, that is an incredible achievement because it's actually getting harder and harder and harder to get those long form videos at 1 million views. It's not easy, but it's relatively straightforward to get short form to 1 million views because it's all about pumping out that content that's just fast, quick. Because ironically, the more time you spend on short form content, the less well it does generally. The roulette is like, no, you spent longer than 8 seconds filming that, silly. Long form content getting to 1 million views on a video is an incredible achievement and should not be downplayed.
Everyone thought it was just the craziest thing.
It was like covering a breaking news story.
I'm not surprised it
except
blew
instead
up.
of politics, we were following this little eatery in Arizona. Honestly, I've never seen something like this before. They were just that crazy.
God.
After the dust cleared, Amy and Sammy took to their Facebook and said that it was hacked.
Oh, of course they did. Of course they did. This seems to be the get out free clause phrase. That,
oh my goodness, I was hacked.
No, you weren't. No, you weren't. We've seen so many politicians be like, oh my God, I've liked a load of porn. And then they come out being like, oh no, I'm just a wholesome Southern family man. I was hacked. No, you weren't. No, you were not. I came. Grow up.
That came previously weren't them, and it was met with this really hilarious Are you kidding me?
Of course.
Collectively from the internet? No, clearly you weren't hacked at all.
I saw the way that they treated people, and what they said on Facebook is exactly how they acted.
Of course, and it's also exactly how they had to do on TV, so...
Bad publicity, but at the same time, if you're not careful, the internet can turn you into a sideshow. And I think that's exactly what happened.
Yes, that is exactly what happened. They were turned into a sideshow.
The episode certainly took on a life of its own. I remember...
Oh, hello! We're creeping over by the table.
Why am I here? The dining room is gorgeous. The kitchen is spotless. Something I'm definitely not used to on Kitchen Nightmares. But when Amy gave me a tour of her kitchen, things started getting a little strange.
She did what?
Now, this footage has never been seen before.
Oh!
Take a look.
Okay.
So, are you the sous chef?
Yes. You can see all
We never met her, did we, the
Do we
sous
have any,
chef?
male chefs?
No.
No? All females?
Yes.
No, only girls.
Why is that?
Yes.
Because it's too tiny, and my wife, she wants only me to be near her. She doesn't want men, you know,
I don't like to
because
bump into
it's...
men. I feel comfortable working with girls because my kitchen is so tiny.
Wow.
We bend over, we bump
But I
into
mean-
each other. The male chefs, their ego is too big and it's too little in my kitchen, so they leave. I show them the door. And they don't have my standards. They can't clean like I do there. It's like they're doing me a favor. This is how we work. I mean, I work meticulously because my customers deserve it.
Wow.
She constant. Like, I don't know, it could be a little bit of editing, but also I am one of these people that's like, editing is the extra character, but also if you say something, it's going to be edited. So I don't know, like if I didn't say, oh my god, porn just now, I could not have edited it into a joke. Do you see? But my goodness, she doesn't just make one point. She tries to like fire so many points all at the same time. So you sort of don't know how to respond and take them all in. Okay, we can have our preference for having our favorite people we work with, but I don't think as a business you can discriminate against a gender working for you. I don't think that's allowed. But then also to be like, oh, but they don't clean like me. They don't get, we get really close to it. We're all bending over. Like, it's very, like, as I said in the last time, her stress level is like constantly up here. And it must be because she knows she's doing illegal activities. Because someone who is absolutely fine and well adjusted and not doing anything naughty wouldn't feel the need to perhaps explode every time that something, you know, like when someone is accused of something that they haven't done, it's quite a different response to someone who gets accused of something that they're secretly doing, isn't it? Like, no one likes being accused of things they've not been doing, but there seems to be a much, like an explosion when someone's been caught out. I don't know, do you sort of get the point that I'm making there? It feels very stressed. Cortisol up here. What are we doing? Wig mogging, the maxing, or cortisol streaming? The 2020s aren't what I thought they would be. Boom! Oh, I do like cats.
We have 3 little boys, but
See, I don't think this is insane, because cat people are insane.
Zeta does it like this. Meow. And sometimes he sticks his tongue out if he wants treats. Meow.
I mean, that is insane, but also she's clearly been asked this question by production. She's not just doing an impression of her cat for the fun of it in a kitchen. Well, she might be, but also, like, to me, that's not like, I would do an impression of Biscuit. If someone was like, oh my god, so you've got a little dog, and I'd be like, oh yes, it's Biscuit, he loves to go brr, 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 over nothing. Yeah, did you hear me? My little cinnamon bun. Yeah, this part I don't mind.
Jade, if you ask him a question, you say Jade, he'll actually respond meow. He responds like that. And Leo, he actually talks. Leo will sing to you. Meow, 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 meow.
Later, we'll be heading out to Arizona.
Like,
where
that's
our
not insane to
reporter,
me.
Anna Garcia catches up with Sammy and
Anna
Amy.
Garcia?
But first, let me tell you about some more never-before-seen
Let
footage.
me tell you about Squatty Potty.
During my lunch at Amy's Baking Company,
We're going over here now.
what was wrong with the food?
It's like a
But
pageant.
he refused to tell Amy. I remember thinking, how strange was that? They wouldn't relay anything to his wife. But when I came back for dinner service, I learned why Sammy never shares any negative comments with Amy. Because she's completely incapable
Insane.
of taking criticism.
Okay, so
When was
we
the
are
last
having
time you
quite the
took
recap episode. Okay, do you know what? It's very America's Next Top Model Netflix documentary. Here we go. Do you want to get your bussy out, Gordon! Bussy, bussy, bussy! Feel free to take that out of context, make a clip of it, put it in your next documentary. We're having a revisited moment here in the studio today. I hope you don't mind. We only watched it 2 weeks ago, but there we go.
When was the last time you took criticism from a customer about one of your dishes?
The other day I did.
What was it?
It was a Caesar salad. The lady didn't like the prosciutto in her Caesar salad, but it's on the menu, and if they don't like it, they can have it without it. Simple. I mean, I've taken criticism
Do you know what? Criticism is healthy. Unfortunately, not enough people have told you the truth.
Oh God, you're
Look,
crazy.
there you go.
I thought I
Phenomenal
was crazy.
dessert, store-bought frozen ravioli, yet you still don't get it.
If I could make everything from scratch, I would.
You
And
can
most of
pull
the
the
time
wool
I
over
do.
your husband's eyes, but you can't do it to me.
Oh my God,
You're not
that's
even
crazy.
prepared to listen to anything.
That's because you're not giving me any
Advice.
constructive criticism. You're
Advice
just
I'm here
standing
for.
there talking,
You're just
saying
in
things that aren't
denial.
even making sense. I'm not in denial about anything. I've never had an issue before.
Because your husband doesn't tell you.
No, because I know.
He's scared
when-
to.
He's not scared of me. No, that.
He is lurking. Look at him, like Slender Man.
My husband, if there ever is a problem, immediately he'll bring it back and let Christine and I know.
Bullshit.
And it's very rare that
Did he
it
tell you
happens.
today? You knew I was coming today.
Well, I was trying
If
to
you were coming to
find
my
out
restaurant today, I'd make sure every plate that you finish is in front of me.
I was trying to get feedback and no one would give it to me.
Why not? I gave
Except
your
with
husband
you
a
or
number of
people with you.
comments,
Yeah,
lunchtime.
But I didn't know. Nobody would share
don't
them
like
with me.
knowing. You just
Of
don't
course
want
I
to
wanna know.
change.
I mean,
There's something I want to clear up.
that did feel very strange, but also agree. But then I'm also like, this, I don't mean to ever be agreeing with Amy here, but I do also agree that if you order a salad and there's something in it that you don't like and you've ordered it anyway, like that is a mistake. But then also she was serving raw pizza and lying about her shoe buns.
They asked me to come and help them.
That's true.
Right now, I want to show you something
doesn't just
that's
arrive.
only ever been seen by myself and the producers of the show. It's their submission video. Oh boy, check it out.
Submissive.
So this is where all the magic happens. And here we have the walk-in. Oh my God, it's a mess. The biggest problems with this restaurant would be my husband is too nervous in the front of the house.
Doesn't really have a customer service background in any way, shape, or form.
Okay, so why is he...
I don't know where to start.
Why open a business? Stupid.
Be removed from this situation.
A lot of the times I think the customers will probably not come back because of something that Sammy may have said to them. Like, first reaction is just to kind of yell.
Yes, there have been a few occasional times that he has had an incident, and that I myself have had a few incidents with customers. We're not perfect, but when people come in and they're not nice to us, we're not going to.
She seems a lot more like hashtag normal there, doesn't she?
So we're not true.
But she needs to visit a makeup counter and have someone shade match her, unfortunately. Should I clock myself first?
And I told him what I thought about him. I told him that he was a loser and he was a moron. He was a tramp and he wasn't welcome in my restaurant. And he's
you
not.
can't just-
I have no problem standing up for myself.
He was a
Can you film him? Do you see him? We can. What's up? We had to stop because you were talking. That's okay.
This is the first kitchen I've ever worked in where we're not really allowed to talk to each other.
Stop talking, everyone. Stop. Get out. No talking. I'm out here all by
No
myself.
talking to each other.
Screaming. Smallest thing can happen. It's like the end of the world.
How do they make this submission video? Because clearly they've come in to be filmed. It's not them on a home cam. There must be like a small team of production staff that go out and film like a show reel to get picked after submitting an inquiry, perhaps?
Feed off each other.
In order for
Suspicious,
my
some
restaurant
might
to be open,
flash.
we both have to be here, 100%. This is our baby. Hold on a second. Hold on. I'm getting extremely nervous right now because I have so many things going on back here and I can't remember the questions you're asking because as soon as you ask me, I'm losing it.
If you don't come in and spend $100 at least, it's like, I don't need you.
Spectacular! My food is the best, I'm telling you.
You don't cook those, isn't it your food? I don't know.
He's
so
crazy.
strange.
He's insane.
I should say our food.
Some never-before-seen footage as Chef Ramsay questions Amy about her pizza.
Okay.
And what's the base of the dough?
The recipe for my pizza dough, it's a secret.
Okay, wow.
And people love it. I have people tell me it's the best pizza that they've ever had in their life.
Okay.
My husband will tell me, or
Well,
customers.
he's naughty because my pizza today was undercooked. So it was raw, and I said, will you take that back? He said, I can't talk to her in service. Why is that?
Maybe he knew that it would make me nervous if you didn't enjoy the pizza.
You're a husband and wife.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not as if you're sort of manager and assistant manager.
Okay.
The quicker you go back to the kitchen with criticism,
Yeah,
We
I know.
usually don't have criticism, that's the problem.
you don't
And-
have criticism.
Not usually,
Why
no.
can't you go and tell your wife,
Because
sweetheart,
I know my
pizza,
wife.
f***ing wake up, is undercooked.
I don't think your pizza was undercooked. I checked it, and I send pizzas. That's my #1 selling pizza.
So you
and
did bring
people-
it back?
No, I didn't find out, and I asked you what was wrong.
You just said you checked it.
No, I checked it when I took it out of the. Hold on, if you
Oh.
let me. I checked it when I took it out of the oven, just like I do every other pizza. And to me, it was crispy on the bottom. When I cut it, it was crunchy.
Okay.
So to me, it wasn't wrong.
So,
But
yeah, let's draw a line in that. That's your version.
Yeah, she needs education on cooking. She needs to go back to training.
Center.
Okay.
Okay. And around the outside, there was insufficient garnish, so it's just dry.
There was insufficient garnish.
I showed it to you.
Yeah, you did.
And the idea, come on.
I did. Yeah, okay, but I didn't want to tell her. No, it's okay.
No, I said
No,
touch that.
doing too much.
Slightly, 30 seconds. It was soaking wet.
It was wet.
Wet?
No, if
Well,
it's
the
raw-
cheese or something?
No, not the cheese. No. How can you attract good staff when you don't give them their tips they deserve?
My husband pays those girls $9 or $10 an hour
You're not
to
listening.
do
You're not
nothing,
listening.
okay? They don't deserve those tips. If they could work like my
Oh
husband
my
worked,
God.
if they could work like my husband works,
No,
and
he's
it
shouting
didn't
at me.
require
Why are
him
you
to run
shouting
like
at
4
me?
people, they would get their tips. He's told them.
You're
Run like
convinced.
I run, and
You can't withhold tips. Like, you can't be like, you don't deserve tips. That's not your choice, is it? It's the customer's choice.
There were so many moments at this restaurant,
like
but
that.
truthfully, there's only so much you can put into a 1-hour show. Here's an unbelievable exchange that I had with Amy over a package of gnocchi.
Oh, gnocchi, go.
Gnocchi in here. No refrigeration required. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. There must be a few chemicals in there.
Yes, the idea that there's like doughy raw things that don't need refrigeration is a little bit bonkers. I don't think we get that in the UK. I haven't seen any in Spain either. In the UK, I guess shelf stable is a thing that does exist, but it's very... Maybe the restaurant industry is quite different. I'm not opposed to having like frozen food shipped into a restaurant and then made into something. It's when it's disguised as just, you know, like a ready meal from the freezer. I'm a bit like, no. Unless, of course, you're paying, like, that kind of a price. Like, if you go to the cheapest restaurant in your town and they're using frozen meals, like... It is a little bit like you get what you pay for. But frozen ingredients, I don't mind so much. Especially when it comes to, like, certain things, like fish. Frozen isn't the worst thing because quite often, once it's thawed, it's actually fresher than, like, so-called chilled fresh fish. I'm not sure. I'm trying to say it's complicated and I sort of don't mind it so much. Like, it's not the most egregious thing within a restaurant. Also, there are some places that you will eat where having fresh delivered food is like not possible every single day. There are some like quicker restaurants in central London that are in, for example, train stations that can't get fresh food delivered every single day. Because unlike the USA, not everything is designed to be, you know, have a road leading up to it and it's great. I don't know. That's very much how I feel about that.
I'm sorry?
You sell these?
Obviously, this
Yes,
is
those are the gnocchi that we sell.
And no refrigeration required. What's in them?
Look at the back, it'll tell you. I don't say that they're organic. I never did.
What's in there? He said, look on the back, like some smart-ass answer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's prepared to charge customers money for that. And you get upset because they're not kissing
I'm
your
not
ass.
upset with you. I don't want you to kiss my ass. I want you to just shut up and...
Yeah.
I think that's a little bit rude of Gordon there to just
Stop, because you don't bother me to make me.
I've seen it all.
Well, we're making everything per order. This is, you know, it's not pre-made. We don't have pre-made food. We're trying to make
Except for
everything
the
per
raviolis.
order. Yes, the raviolis are pre-made.
And the frozen eggplant.
Yes, they are. It's fresh, of course. We have to freeze it when we drop it in the fryer, so the ready...
Yeah, you can't call frozen food fresh.
Use those gnocchi. Yes. No pithy reply? Yes, I care a lot. Chef Ramsay, I would like you to understand just something.
Yeah, I'm finding it right now,
I want
Amy,
you to-
difficult to understand you one little bit. I've got nowhere to go. Every time I say something to you, you just
No.
say, hey, my customers love it.
I'm not going to talk to you right now because I have to
Well,
concentrate on the
then
line.
stop, concentrate then.
I will.
You're the one who just said you want to talk to me, so
I did.
I'm
I
confused.
wanted to explain to you
Oh.
that I'm
I
not
think just
here to
focus on
speak.
your
You don't
work.
even let me speak, so there's no point in talking to you.
Try.
Just like my husband's.
Even though my visit...
Oh, I don't know. There is something to be said about how Gordon is speaking there because he is like a television host. There is a bit of a power dynamic happening there, so that I don't think Gordon's coming off the best here. I'm not sure that I, as a person, could react, you know, as an elegant, take the high road, blah, 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 in that kind of a situation. But then again, I wouldn't also be in that situation. I don't know. I'm a little bit from column A, a little bit from column B there. Obviously, Amy and company is completely insane. But also, Gordon's very brash tactics of trying to get a rise out of someone for television explosions is also a little bit uncomfortable to watch. I can't lie there, girly wigs. I'm very toasty in my oversized wig.
Amy's Baking Company was a complete disaster from day one.
It was a complete disaster.
I came back on day 2 with a plan to turn it around. Unfortunately, I never got to implement it because it became clear that it would be a waste of time.
I'm representing the pink party.
What's happened to the restaurant since I left? Here, with an update, is our reporter, Anna Garcia.
Oh.
Thanks, Gordon. I'm here in Scottsdale,
Ooh.
Arizona, talking to local people.
She wasn't born, she was bedenimed.
On everything that's happened since the show aired. Everything from the social
also been
media
at the
phenomenon to how it has affected local businesses. And I'm going to try and talk to Amy and Sammy. But first, here's an update on how the
she's so USA, transatlantic, so USA, reporter chic. Someone could have adjusted her zip though. It is like, oh, I apologize for making that noise. Doing, being, and sinking.
After Chef Ramsay left, it was just a dramatic mess.
Amy, no!
Amy and Sammy thought everyone was out to get them.
Attitude I've never seen in my life.
They fired everyone, told everyone they can do everything on their own. The next day I was called and Amy and Sammy begged for me to come back.
Okay.
So I did.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Back to work.
Sammy and Amy saw that I had taken a $5 tip from my customer and had a huge fit over it and told me that I'm a thief and get out of his restaurant. And I threw the money at them and I walked out and told them, don't ever talk to me again. I'm done with this place.
Okay.
A lot of my friends have actually gone there just to check it out because now it's like a tourist site. Everybody wants to see if Amy was actually that crazy.
We honestly went in with, let's see if the food is really as people say.
One of our friends ordered
This
a
is
drink.
the thing about like a television show, like, oh my goodness me, she's very illuminated. Get the reflector on that woman. This is the thing about like television filming locations in real life. There are so many places, I can think of a handful actually in the UK, that will happily wear like a not a badge, what'd you say? Like a plaque being like, 4 in a bed, winners 2017. And they become destinations. People love to go and like check out the madness. Which is, I guess that's kind of the point, isn't it? To get a bit of like marketing in. Is that guerrilla marketing? No. Is it? No.
I noticed that there was something floating in the drink.
Haley
It had
Ringle
3
of the
fruit
Ringle
flies in it.
Dynasty.
We called Sammy over and he got really upset and he said there are no flies. He never even acknowledged that there was anything wrong.
I said to him, we didn't bring flies in our pockets with us. And he just said, you have to go, you have to go, you have to go.
We thought they would kind of wanting to be, pleasing everybody and wanting to have the customers and, but
No, because it's money laundering. Also, that's quite an earring.
Cash in on their notoriety. If you go to their website, they're selling t-shirts that are printed with lines from the show. It's not a classy move.
Honestly, like, merch now, it's a total different game than it was in 2013. People would see this in 2013 and be scandalized in a way, but now, every time I say a ridiculous thing, she's dead! It becomes like a little in-joke. And I don't mind putting little in-jokes on merchandise because it makes me feel, and it makes you guys feel, like part of the experience. So I sort of see where they've gone with this, but also I can entirely see that at the time, in 2013, this would have been seen as very distasteful.
It's not a classy move, but becoming a tourist attraction where they basically make fun of themselves, I think is the only way for them to survive.
It's kind of the only way that you could try and claw back some sanity. But also they were too far gone. Confides.
She doesn't like to take the criticism, she likes to take the compliment.
She can't take criticism.
She cannot take.
Have you noticed, when she talks, she can't stop because she won't listen. So she'll continue pounding.
She pegs him, I'm sorry.
Rather than actually listen to criticism. But when it's a compliment, oh my God, it's amazing. My dessert's amazing. But then when it's criticism, so what I'm asking, why is that?
Ask her that question.
Ask her?
I have the same problem for that. She cannot listen criticism, but she
Okay,
does.
good.
She's
Good.
going to listen
Thank you.
to it. She's
Good.
going to. Yes.
But she's not listening.
She's not
blank there.
Do you know
she's
why?
not listening.
I know.
Right,
I have that problem
thank
for
you.
that.
That was quite erotic, wasn't it?
Make her change.
Okay.
So far, we've shown you some
The
incredible...
thing is, nobody wants to feel like they're under a barrage of pressure to accept criticism. Nobody wants to feel like that. I can completely understand. The issue that I have is, and I feel like a lot of you guys out here will have encountered someone like this, you can't help people that do not want to be helped. Sometimes it's little things like, oh, perhaps you could cook a pizza longer, and sometimes it's a little bit more, of a life's harsh lesson that you cannot help people who do not want to be helped.
But now, it's time to hear from the owners themselves.
Okay,
Here is our reporter,
here's the
Anna Garcia,
exclusive.
with
Anna Garcia is on the game. Rachel Adedeji.
Just sit down. Don't worry.
Hi, Sammy. Anna Garcia from Kitchen Nightmares. How are you?
Kitchen Nightmares?
Yes.
Oh, good. Yes.
Can we come
good.
in and talk? Thank you so much. Thank you. I
This has to
appreciate
be.
it.
They have to have already
May I
been
introduce
known.
myself? Hi, Anna Garcia from Kitchen Nightmares. Very nice to meet you.
Okay.
We want to catch up with you and Sammy. Do you have a few minutes for us?
No. You come what?
I'd love to talk.
No.
No, you talk to me and I want money because this time from Kitchen Nightmare I want money. You guys did make so much money because of us, and Gordon Ramsay tried to bury me alive. Who he wants, I will bury him first. I will bury him first and bury you.
She's like, please
Kitchen
keep
Nightmare
talking.
also because you did it on purpose.
Please.
To set me up, and this is what you did to try to bury us alive, and you didn't do yet. And I wouldn't let nobody to do it.
Well, will you sit down and talk with us, Sammy?
Would you also continue to keep speaking?
Let Gordon Ramsay to himself because
Is she live streaming?
It was not fair.
How is he not fair, Sammy?
It's not fair because he shouldn't. It's okay, darling. Yeah. Because he shouldn't represent us that way. I'm going to go against Fox, against Gordon Ramsay, Kitchen Nightmare.
Let me show you something. It's disgusting. So I posted.
Oh my god, this is an interviewer's wet dream. The idea that they're like, no, we don't have any time for you, and immediately spill into the most theatrical reaction. If you don't want to say anything, just say, I have nothing to say. Move along. It's balmy, but these balmy people being like, no, it's not like this, and then just going off on one. Okay, what's Amy gonna say next?
It's disgusting. So I posted. I took a screen. Sammy.
Who is he? He has no balls. He's jealous of my balls.
Yes.
Jealous of my balls.
We were made to look like the most psychotic, lunatic people in the universe. And after watching Kitchen Nightmares, I see all the crazy, but I don't see any of the good. I know the people that came here were Yelpers because I have proof of it. They were on Yelp talking about it after they were filming and before they were coming here. This is not stuff that I've invented. I'm not delusional. I'm not crazy. Yes, we are passionate. Yes, we are wild. If I came after you, you would probably stand up too.
That's
if
true.
I came after anybody else, you would defend yourself, wouldn't you? If you have a family, wouldn't you defend it? Has it been stressful? Stressful, yes, it's been very stressful. We've had people walk through my doors, come casually over here, like this, walk over, look at the display case, keep going like this, and then leave. And then my waitress comes up to me. Now we have waitresses because we had to change our whole procedure because the whole universe thought my husband was stealing the tips. So we tried something new. I took all of the negative things that Gordon Ramsay said and I tried to improve on it. That's why I had him come here. People come here to try to set us up because they think it's funny because they have a hard-on for Gordon Ramsay. There was one person.
Well, some people do.
I have it in my office, and I have the surveillance camera proof of it. He puts a giant rubber cockroach on the plate and left it there, left without buying a cake, and thought that that was funny. We are dealing with that daily. It's not going to work here. We stood up to Gordon Ramsay. We're going to stand up to the world because we don't go down without a fight. We have to show the world and every single business owner out there that you have to stand up. You cannot let anyone shake you down. We have a voice, he has a voice, and it's up to us to stay strong and to show our true product and what we really have to offer here at Amy's Baking Company. That's it.
Oh, goodness me. That was stressful, wasn't it, my love? See, I do think there is a bit of a peek behind the curtain there of how reality TV can destroy people's lives. But if you've got a failing business and you're already doing some unscrupulous things, don't go on television. Nothing forced you to go on this show. Oh, it's hard because it's not like a reality TV competition where you've been approached to come on the show as like, oh, come on, girl, we'll give you access to kids, fame and money and a modelling contract with elite model management. It's nothing like that. It's our business is struggling because we can't see beyond the end of our noses. Let's go on Gordon Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares, which was already known at this point for being like particularly salacious, and then being like, oh, what do you mean I'm insane? How dare you talk to me? I'm not insane. You're all insane. Don't talk to me. It's like she could have wrangled that and been like, do you know what? Yes, you can come in and have a conversation. We can have a polite conversation about how we feel we were portrayed on the show. The fact that she immediately went into Amy's Baking Part 2, it's just... Right, Amy's keys to success.
If this business were to be successful, in my opinion, you need to clone me 3 times. Clone Sammy 3 times, clone me 3 times, and I'll be perfect.
All the Amy clones would just start like killing off each other. They'd just get so sick of each other. Like one thing another Amy said, like, you can't mix two Amys. This doesn't go together.
No.
In a moment, I'll share with you my final thoughts on Amy's Baking Company.
Okay.
But first, let's head back to Scottsdale and our reporter, Anna Garcia, who's with Sammy and Amy.
And what do you have to say about that?
Business affected by what happened in the episode.
We're completely bombarded by the media, by customers, by haters, by trolls. We've become the #1 tourist attraction for the summer, only it's like Disneyland for the crazies. They stand outside and take pictures just because they want to see us. When they come in, they look at us like they are real and they almost pass out. And then they sit down and they try our food and they see who we are as people and they say, I can't believe it. It's amazing. Your food's incredible. How did this ever happen? What's going on here? Are we being punked?
But have you been busy? Because we really didn't find anyone who ever said this place was packed.
Well, I'm open for business right now. Look, how can I have any normal business when I have this all day long?
What happened?
Well, you don't. I mean, if you're open for business right now, but your business is empty, I guess this was before restaurants went viral as such, because now with short form content you can make like a gimmicky product or a gimmicky drink or something and it will make a restaurant or like a food truck or something go viral and you can use that as viral marketing. It seems like Amy doesn't quite understand viral marketing because it's 2013, you know, a bit ahead of the curve with that, and she's just reacted by spiraling.
What happened with Facebook, with the allegations that you had been hacked?
Wouldn't we all like to know?
That was written calling people shit and making fun of them for not making money did not come from us. We didn't say those things. Now we are, because now you have lit the fire inside of us. Now when we're calling people little trolls and telling them that they have no balls, yes, that's us. Because I think it takes a very special kind of person. It's called a eunuch to be able to call someone and bully them over the phone or through the internet when you don't know who they are.
Nobody make money because...
What did eunuchs ever do to you, Amy? Okay, that's...
Bully them over the phone or through the internet when you don't know who they are.
Nobody make money because those trolls. Because Gordon Ramsay told them I'm
money?
stealing tips to the people.
Can we talk about that? Can we talk about the tips?
Yes.
I was pretty surprised.
Anna Garcia's gotten a pretty well-rounded interview out of these two people that were like, no, I don't want to speak.
That the waitresses didn't keep their tips. Why, Sammy?
Because I give them hourly very high. I don't give them
high?
Between $8 to $14 an hour. If it's empty like this, they still go with money. If they wait for the tip, they wait like this.
Have you changed your policy on the tips?
I did change, I give them tips.
So is that something good that came out of the kitchen nightmares, is that you now...
No, it's not good. Because they work with the tip and there is nobody here, then of course they're not going to make money, then their own way.
All of this that's happened, and, you know, have you made any...
Do you see what I mean about the discussion with tips? Like, as someone who is not an American citizen, not from the USA, I don't get it, and I think I don't get it because the system is broken, and trying to understand a broken system will send you loopy girls on Facebook.
He can keep his menus. Right. His menu, he can keep it for his own
What
restaurant.
happened to the raviolis? Are the raviolis still frozen?
Yes, still frozen. Yes, still frozen. Yeah, and they're excellent. Yes, and they're excellent.
She's so good at this interview. She's like, just let them go. Wind them up and off they pop.
Attitude that Katie gave me and not fire them, he said, yeah. That to me shows me that he's a pansy. If so, I stand up to
you got
somebody in my
criticized
kitchen.
for using
Okay?
that word,
Pansy?
Amy.
The reason I said he was a pansy is because the same reason I call these Yelpers and these people that hide behind the computer screen the camel toe mafia. They are pussies, they are pansies, they have no balls, because if they had balls...
The camel toe mafia! I'm sorry, we've got eunuchs, pansies, and the camel toe mafia. God, it's like a tale from Lord of the Rings we didn't need.
Yes, and it will not be easily cured.
My husband's face and tell us exactly all this stuff, that the lies, the slanderous stuff that they say online, instead of just hiding behind their computer screen.
Okay, so the time away did not really give her any moment of reflection, did it?
Completely under attack. I'm sorry, I would love to be nothing but a lady and control my language and not have a severe case of Tourette's syndrome, but this is what's happened to me because of the pressure. I called that guy a pansy because he was a pale-faced pansy-ass willow. That's exactly what I call him. Yes, I'm going to say things if someone attacks me. I'm not going to stop. Then I will be a pansy, and I'm not a pansy.
There was a part in the episode.
What are you talking about, Amy? The level of ableism there is off the charts. What do you mean? What are you talking about? Have a word with yourself.
A part in the episode where it showed that Sammy tries to shield you from criticism. And when Gordon sent back some food, Sammy, you didn't really want to tell Amy.
Because it's not true. Because my wife's food is excellent.
Okay.
Everybody loves my wife's food.
Interesting.
The reason that he didn't tell me each plate was getting sent back is because he knew that Gordon Ramsay was full of shit. Sammy tells everything to me as I tell everything to Sammy. We share, we don't keep secrets from each other. He protects me, I protect him. People love us because we stand together and we are united. Yes, he and I will fight to the death for each other, no doubt. You come and you try to attack us, I'm going to be like a fierce lion. I'm going to attack
This is a bakery company, Amy.
anybody that's coming to try to hurt my husband or my business.
It has affected your business. Are you seeing the customers come back?
No,
Did something...
different
is there...
people, you know, different people, they come, they are very happy, surprised what Gordon Ramsay say. I have enough money to keep my business as long till the stupid people become smart. And then they come again to us.
Oh, you'll be waiting a long time for that to happen.
Gordon Ramsay represents us. We are not at all. We are not a villain or gangster or what. I am reformed and I give up long ago.
But you did say, you did say to
Yeah,
Gordon,
show them.
I'm a gangster.
What?
I mean,
I
you
will
did
say it
that.
again. I will
In
say
her
it again if
tangerine
somebody,
pump.
because I am the one who can go on top of him. He cannot go on top of me. I can
not be a
promise you.
politician.
Not him and not all his people. I can promise
But you did say that, Sammy.
I did say it and I will say it again if I have to.
Okay.
I will say it.
Myself, I would like people to understand that first and foremost, my husband and I, we are united, and that's the most wonderful thing in my life. We are not psychotic, lunatic people that will make you wait an hour and a half for your food and then call the police on you if you don't get it. We're not going to scream at you and throw you out unless you come to attack us. If you do come and attack us, we will scream at you and we will throw you out. I think like 95% of the things that are being said about us, we sit and we laugh our butts off about it because it's hysterical.
Do you have a message for Gordon Ramsay?
Mr.
That would have been the
Ramsay,
best
for all the respect that I had for you, I ask you now to really put the truth and really give us a chance. Really give us a chance.
Who is it to give you a chance?
Because he tried to destroy us.
Well,
he has
but it's
control
not-
of these
he
cameras.
doesn't give us chance.
He has
Everybody.
control over
Come
these
on, what
cameras.
chance?
They edited us.
I need him to give me a chance.
Well, obviously, the whole world thinks that we're
He
psychotic
killed
because
you
of
already.
the way that they
He
edited
killed
us.
you already. You think he's going to come and say, no, the food is good, I was joking?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
he should do that if he's
No,
a
he won't do
responsible
that,
person.
Amy. You're asking too much. He can't.
Well,
He's like,
I
he's
asked
like
for
he's
the
going
truth,
to say
that's all.
that and he's going to close his store. That's it. He's finished.
I'm
He's
asking for
finished.
the truth.
He won't do
That's
that.
it.
He will never say the truth. Of course, he will keep it.
You've given them the best interview possible, the best follow-up interview there. You should have just said, no thank you, goodbye.
Families on Kitchen Nightmares is an incredibly gratifying experience. I look forward to every challenge and I take each mission very seriously. What happened in Scottsdale was actually quite disappointing. My team and I had a fantastic plan to help Amy's Baking Company. Unfortunately, the owners had no interest in hearing it. Good night.
Good night, Gordon. Oh, zoom out. Dramatic zoom. The Swan girls. Hi, little piglet. Hi, little pig. Well, my lovelies, what on earth was that? That was quite an interesting recap. I do feel that that was mostly, let's just watch the episode again, but all the best bits, which, to be fair, you know, I'm not against that. That is sometimes what these television shows just do. I still feel mildly divided because reality TV, as we know, has a tendency to exploit people to make great, shocking TV. And sometimes people push each other to make that television happen. But I do at the same time truly believe that Amy and Sammy could not possibly have been sane. We did find out that they are now no longer together. Even more about their personal story has come out, and I covered that in the first part of this two-parter, my lovelies. I didn't even know this was a two-parter. Could you believe it? I did not know. Look at this tired baby. But with that, my lovelies, we can close the Amy's Bakery Company chapter on this Chanel. At least I think we can. Maybe we can't. Maybe it will be reopened again. Let me know what you think about what we've seen and learned today in the comments below, because that was a lot. And with that, my lovelies, it's time for the Patreons. You can see yourselves scrolling past on the screen right here. Over on the Patreon, we have all of season 2 of Project Runway. We have up to episode 9, I believe, of The Traitors UK. So that will be coming out shortly. And we also do bi-weekly watch parties of I Wanna Marry Harry, which is also a completely bonkers show. If you want to join the Patreon, you get access to everything from the first tier, and the link is in the description box below. And as always, I want to say a massive thank you to my top tier Patreons. A Literal Pipefish, Ank, Iva, AJ Padilla, Angie, Anthony Michael Hernandez, Ashley Lisa, Auntie Sash Hazelwood, Barry Chapman, Becky Johnson, Bish and Bubs Quartz, Blair 130, Breakaway 87, Caffeinated Raptor, Callie Rose, Cammy Bryan, Catfish 66, Catalina, Seraph, ContraPoints, Danny, Danielle Sierra, Delenn Irving, Dr. Lula, EBBB, Eli Sowers, Goth Hoblin, James Azen Girl, Jennybeth Herman, Jenny, Talia, Colt, Lauren Kylie, Leanne Jones, Les Banana, Lytle Sizuries, Love Potion, Malfunctioning NPC, Mandy, Marvin David, Marzipar, Martinita, Minumoto, Miranda Bryant, Mo Sherman, Morgan LeVay, Miss Kiss, OKS Kyle, Overdrive Pixie, Rainy Raylin, Romy Rain, Rupreet, Sarah Maria, Safety Pin Grin, Semyaza Meridoc, Shanro, Sean Pelkey, TNS Mum, Tayloroni, The Jessica Hightower, Todd Bowley, Tony Mackers, Track, Windy Potato, Worm, and Wuzgadunsk. And you know what, my loves? I think I'm going to leave on the note of, if you don't want to give an interview, don't keep talking.